Start your camera. This is case number 234536002. People versus Demario Cunningham. Defendant is charged with retail fraud. And case number 224574702. Defendant is charged with larceny. Today is the date set for pretrial conference. Appearances, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Christina Ritter on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Kashaba Kirkland on behalf of Mr. Cunningham, P84015. Mr. Cunningham, please unmute yourself and state your name for the record.
My name is Demario Cunningham.
Ms. Kirkland, why was your client so late for court?
Your Honor, Mr. Cunningham he I guess did not write the date down wrong. He thought it was tomorrow. He stated he called the court today and was told that it was today, and he zoomed in immediately after calling the court. And he is apologetic. He does know I have had conversations with him. He's going to listen very closely to his next court date, and he was going to be early to the next hearing.
Do you all know that I never believe a person who says they thought it was tomorrow? Because if you truly thought it was tomorrow, why did you call today? Well, if you thought your court date was tomorrow, then why you call the court today? But I don't even want to answer to that question. I'm just saying, I never believe a person who says that. No, you were just late today. And in the future, if you're 2 hours late for court, it's a good chance you won't get your case heard if we are in trial or something. So I don't have a problem. But if I think something is tomorrow, I'm not calling. I'm not calling today. So anyway, with respect to the two pretrial conferences, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, defense will move for dismissal in the absence of the two complainants.
Ms. Ritter.
So, Your Honor, with respect to case number ending in 360, the complainant witness is a corporate complainant witness, Family Dollar. The people have not seen a representative on behalf of Family Dollar appear for the pretrial conference. So at this time, Your Honor, the people will not be able to proceed with respect to that case.
You said the one ended in 360?
Yes,
oh,
Your
Honor. Retail fraud. Okay, 360. Okay.
And then with respect to case number ending in 747, Your Honor, there is a civilian complainant witness, Mr. Alfredo Estrada.
Mr. Cunningham, can you please stabilize your device? You got me looking up in the ceiling. You're real close to the camera. That almost, it's okay. I'm not going to address it, but you're real close to this camera. Ms. Ritter, go ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. With respect to case number ending in 747, that is a civilian complainant witness, Mr. Alfredo Estrada, and I have not seen Mr. Estrada appear for today's pretrial conference. So at this time, Your Honor, the people are asking for an adjourned pretrial conference to give Mr. Estrada one more opportunity to appear.
With respect to the case ending in 360, today is the day set for pretrial conference. The corporate complainant has failed to appear. The people have no explanation for that failure. They are unable to proceed. I am going to grant defense counsel's motion to dismiss. With respect to the case ending in 747, the court is going to deny defense counsel's motion and grant the people's request for an adjournment, giving them an opportunity to locate and notify that complaining witness of the obligation that they appear before the court. I'm going to set the final strike that, not final. I'm going to set an adjourned pretrial conference for Monday, February 26th. The complaining witness is required to appear. Failure of the complaining witness to appear will most likely result in the matter being dismissed unless the people have a valid explanation as to why the complaining witness could not appear or should not be required to appear. The bond will continue as to case ending in 747 with no contact with the complaining witness. With respect to the case ending in 360, Mr. Cunningham, we're going to mail you a copy of the order of dismissal for your records, okay? Anything further?
No, thank you, Judge.
Two things from defense, Your Honor. Is that hearing on the 26th at 8:36?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And second, Your Honor, permission to address bond.
You may.
Thank you. Currently, Mr. Cunningham is on GPS tether house arrest.
Really?
Yes, he remembers at his arraignment that he was put GPS.
Don't even worry about it.
Judge,
Ms. Ritter.
Actually, the people are going to ask the court to keep the GPS tether on in this matter. It looks like Mr. Cunningham has numerous larceny misdemeanor charges that are coming up in this courtroom. So due to the criminal history, Judge, we're going to ask for the court to not remove the GPS tether at this time.
But what about, certainly you're not objected to removal of some house arrest.
Oh, I thought it was for the tether. Judge, as far as the house arrest, what are the hours for the house arrest?
No, it's no hours, ma'am. It's house arrest. You're stuck in the house.
Well, Judge, I asked the court to amend that to curfew. If Mr. Cunningham has a job, the people are amenable to having those hours set for his job. But other than that, Judge, I'm asking the court to amend the house arrest to a curfew.
Mr. Flanagan, does Mr. Cunningham have another court date? For me, that should have, okay. Does he have another court date for me on some larceny cases?
Yes, Your Honor. 3 more. You see. Actually scheduled for pretrial tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Okay. Who separated these cases like this?
Yep, on tomorrow.
Okay. Well, I can't do nothing about that because the complainants would be required to come tomorrow. Okay, well, counsel, you talked to me. I interrupted you. Then the people object to the removal of the tether. Did you want to finish saying what you were saying?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. So Mr. Cunningham remembers from his arraignment that he was placed on GPS tether with no curfew. When he got to the tether agency, they told him he was on house arrest. He's been on house arrest for 2 months since November, since Thanksgiving. These are non-assaultive charges. I understand that there are numerous larceny charges, but they are non-assaultive. He was working, so he's not currently working because he's been on house arrest for two months, but he was working at a plant called Sedecia, and he did lose that job because of this. He is trying to find another job. He is living with his mother and responsible for paying a portion of the bills. He's been unable to work with being on house arrest. So we are asking for removal of the tether. I don't believe it's necessary to protect the public or to assure his appearance in court. Although late, he did appear today. So we'd ask for removal of the tether altogether. If not removal of the tether, we just ask for any restrictions, that it just be regular GPS tether.
Okay. So look, now I'm gonna take it back. When I said, remember I said I didn't believe him when he said he thought it was tomorrow.
Yes.
So he does have court tomorrow. So now I take it back, Mr. Cunningham. See how I admitted I was wrong? I take it back because he does have court tomorrow, which I don't understand why anybody would have split his court dates like this. So you do have court tomorrow, so come back tomorrow. I'm going to remove the house arrest. Absolutely. I'm going to give a curfew right now. So right now, I'm not going to remove the GPS tether, but tomorrow, let's address his bond again, because depending on, the complaining witnesses and the situation with that. So I will remove the curfew today. I'll remove the house arrest today. There's no house arrest. And then I will set a curfew for 11:59 p.m. to 5 a.m. So he has to be in the house between 12 and 5 a.m. And then we'll address it again tomorrow, depending on what happens with the 3. Are they larceny cases?
They are all larceny cases, Judge.
Okay, so we'll see what happens tomorrow with the larceny cases, and then we can readdress bond depending on what happens, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, be on time tomorrow, Mr. Cunningham. It's at 8:30, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, okay. All right, then we're all set. Have a great day and stay safe, okay?
Excuse me, I have a question.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Excuse me, I have a question.
Oh, yes, sir.
So, I'm not on house arrest anymore, right?
Well, you currently are, but we're getting ready to fax over an order to the tether unit. So you shouldn't get violated if you leave the house. Okay?
Okay, so what's my hours out, ma'am?
11:59 p.m. Right at, like, you know how Cinderella was gonna turn into a pumpkin at midnight?
Yes.
You too. You gotta be in the house by midnight, okay?
Okay, so just
And
be
then
home.
you can leave again at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, so just be home at 12.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
All right. All right, you're all set.
Okay.
Mhm.